Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Mike here at Rogue Comics, and this is your weekly look at the new releases that will be out on what's affectionately known as New Comic Book Day, traditionally Wednesdays, for the most part. Holidays notwithstanding. Excuse me. So, this is for June 26, 2019, and as usual, we start off with DC. Throw them a bone every now and then. Let them be first at something. For a change, especially with the past couple of weeks that they've had canceling Swamp Thing before or immediately right after the first episode aired, and ditching Vertigo, which is just mind-boggling. And then, as I was speaking to a customer earlier today, canceling Scooby-Doo and Teen Titans Go. So, boy, they're really hitting on all cylinders there, huh? Started with snuff. Oh, damn it. You know what? I actually forgot to put this up there. Okay, so what you're looking at right now is Action Comics, and I would love to tell you what number it is. I can't see it. It's very small. If you give me 1 second as I try to stall here. Oh, there we go. It's Action Comics number 1012. And that's the regular cover. I apologize for not knowing who it's by, but it's a pretty cool cover. So we have that. And then this one here, this is the Ben Oliver variant edition right there. Batman Beyond number 33 is next. This is the Carey Andrews variant cover. Here we have, I should have told you guys to be ready, sitting down, but Batman Damned number 3. Now, I don't know why it did the variant cover first, but this one is the Jim Lee variant. And here is the plain old regular Brian Azzarello, Lee Bermejo regular cover. So I won't believe this until I see it, but it is scheduled. It is on the list, so we'll see what happens. Books of Magic number 9 is up next from the Sandman universe, which now doesn't have a home, or at least it'll have a home, but it'll be DC. Detective Comics, number 1006 right there, with the Spectre. Glad to see he's back. Detective, this is the Dan Quintana variant cover right there. Lots of grayish, like a little grayish right there. I don't know. I don't even know what he's looking at. It's just like one big gray bat blob. Dial H for Hero, number 4 is right here. 4 of 6, I should point out. Oh, that's why I can't do that. Flash, number 73, right here. This is continuing. I believe this is part 4 of year 1. And here's the variant cover. I apologize, I did not write down or type out who did this particular variant cover, but it looks good nonetheless. That's all you need to know. This is Justice League Dark, and it's number 12. This badass cover right here is by Clayton Crane. You'll notice that there's no darkness, which is weird because the name of this book is Justice League Dark, and Clayton Crane loves drawing dark images. And I'm not talking about dark like as in tone or whatever. I'm talking about like literal. There's like no literal light in the picture whatsoever. But here, you can see Swampy's thing, his face there. You can see, look at that, the tendrils, all that stuff. That's a really good cover right there, definitely. And not that his dark stuff isn't that good, but it needs to be a little bit lighter so you can distinguish the characters and the background and stuff like that, you know? I mean, obviously, even the daytime, it looks dark. But enough, I'm going to ramble about that forever, and I really need to get the hell out of here because I know it's late. Martian Manhunter number 6, this is the halfway point of this 12-issue miniseries. 6 being half of 12. See how that works? And this here is the Joshua Middleton variant cover right there. Silencer number 18. I believe this is the final issue. And I'll leave it at that. Terrifics number 17. I don't think this is the final issue for this book. And last but not least, we have Wonder Woman number 73. Here's the regular cover. And here is the, as always, gorgeous Jenny Frison variant for Wonder Woman, number 73 again. Up next is good old Marvel. And right here, we have the, this will be the regular covers. This one is, they're wrapping up the Age of X-Man, thankfully. And this is Age of X-Man number 5, Extremis number 5. And it's 505. So, Amazing Spider-Man number 24 is up next. I don't know if Otley did this cover, but it's right there. You can see it. Avengers number 20, a War of the Realms tie-in crossover. Excuse me. Black Panther number 13 is next, followed by Conan the Barbarian number 7, which I think wraps up this particular storyline in this Conan book. Doctor Strange number 15 is next, followed by Fantastic Four number 11 with a really cool cover, as is this Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 8 cover. Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 4 is up next, as well as, thankfully, the final issue of Major X. Now, I know comic book professionals have recently taken to Twitter and Facebook and whatnot to bemoan the fact that J.J. Abrams used nepotism to get his son to write a Spider-Man book. And I could, on the one hand, I can see where they're coming from. On the other hand, it's a marketing ploy, and you know what? If that gets asses into the stores to buy comics, buy this particular comic by J.J. Abrams and his son, then you know what? Maybe they'll pick up other books while they're there. If they're good salesmen, if it's a good comic book store, if they're welcoming and, you know, people don't feel intimidated and stuff like that, who knows? They might have new customers. So I don't understand exactly what the negative aspect of it is, especially considering that they continue to give Rob Liefeld work in the comic book industry. So, I mean, I just forgot his son's name. I think it's Henry, whatever it is. He could draw stick figures, and you know what? That would still be leaps and bounds better than Rob Liefeld, whatever this is. Thankfully, it's number 6. It's done. That's it. End of story. Marvel Rising number 4 is up next. This is my favorite word, penultimate issue of this series, which is a 5-issue miniseries. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur number 44 is right there. This book here is the final issue, thankfully. Please, Mr. Hickman, please fix Rogue. Please. Oh, and kill Gambit. Runaways, number 22, is right there. Here is, now according to the listing, this is Spider-Man Annual number 1, but clearly that is Peter Porker, the spectacular, sensational Spider-Ham. I know it doesn't say sensational there, but I added it because Peter Porker is badass. Okay? And anybody that saw Spider-Verse knows what I've known for 30 years. Spider-Man Reptilian Rage, number 1 right there. I believe this is the Todd Nauck cover. I hope he's doing the interiors, but I'm not sure. Here is Star Wars Age of Rebellion, Darth Vader number 1, done by Terry and Rachel Dodson, I believe. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, number 3. This is number 3 of 5. Superior Spider-Man number 8 is up next. A War of the Realms tie-in, as you can see right there. Thanos number 3 follows that, and this is 3 of 6. So we are at, what, kids? What did I teach you with the other one? We are at the halfway point, because half of 6 is 3. At least in the math that I went to school with. Thor number 14 is up next, and this is also a War of the Realms tie-in. And here, for those of you that might want to buy the Spider-Man Annual, but feel intimidated because you don't know the exact history of Peter Porker, Spectacular Spider-Ham, here you go, kiddies. This is the number 1 issue that came out 84, 85, 86, somewhere in the 80s. And this is one of the True Believers, the latest in the True Believers line. So you can buy this book for $1. It's a steal. It's a steal. Here we have True Believers Spider-Man versus Mysterio number 1. This, I believe, is Amazing Spider-Man number 13. If I remember correctly. I did write it down, but I can't see it because it only prints so many characters. Yeah, it is number 13. Okay. War of the Realms, number 6. This is the final issue, and I do have to say, and it's really stupid that we have to credit give credit to a comic book company for putting out a title on time and with one consecutive artist. Crazy props to Russell Dauterman that actually did issues 1 to 6. Incredible stuff, guys. Keep it up. War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas, number 4 of 4. So that means that's the final issue. As is this one here, War of the Realms Punisher, number 3 of 3. War of the Realms Uncanny X-Men, number 3 of 3 is up next. As is this Wolverine book called Exit Wounds. And if I remember correctly, Chris Claremont writes a story in this book. See, I can't see what the text says in the upper right-hand corner where the little Marvel box is, and I believe that's Captain America because the screen is very, 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 very small. And last but not least, for regular Marvel titles, this is X-Men Grand Design Extinction, number 2 of 2. Alrighty. Up next, we have Marvel Variants. What is a week without Marvel Variants? This one here is Amazing Spider-Man number 24. This is the Mark Brooks Marvel's 25th Tribute Variant cover right there. Awesome. Awesome. It is awesome. Not so awesome. This one here, Amazing Spider-Man number 24, the Joe Quesada variant. And Quesada, I mean, as long as he doesn't write Spider-Man, I'm good. But I don't know. This one's kind of weak. I don't necessarily like that one. This one here is pretty good. This is the Avengers number 20, and I'm assuming it's Paulo Rivera. This is the Marvel's 25th Tribute variant. But this one right here, this is one of the covers of the week. This is Black Panther number 13. This is the David Mack Marvel's 25th Tribute variant cover. That is a work of art, my friends, right there. That's awesome. It's awesome. And simple. Simple and awesome. Conan Barbarian number 7. I don't know why this is here. This is actually for a customer. This is a Nick Bradshaw variant right there. Here is the Conan the Barbarian number 7. The actually, you know what? I might have another one of these Bradshaw covers. I mean, that's badass right there. That's Nick Bradshaw. Awesome. But this one here, this is the Sal Buscema Hidden Gems variant. 1 in 50. 1 in 50. This one here, this is the Conan the Barbarian number 7, Carlos Pacheco, and I believe it's a Marvel's 25th Tribute variant cover right there. This next one is Fantastic Four number 11. This is they say it's the Aniceletto Spider-Man variant, but this is the outfit that he wore when he was in the Future Foundation, when he took over for Johnny Storm immediately after he died. That one time that he died. Here's another Nick Bradshaw cover. This one is for Fantastic Four number 11. This is the Marvel's 25th Tribute variant right there. And that's cool. That's really cool. This one here, this is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 8. This is the Eddie Granoff. Now, it says in the title, it's Eddie Granoff Spider-Man Iron Spider, but that's not the Iron Spider, so I don't know what they're smoking over there. This here is the Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 4. The Jared Perel, I believe his name is Perel. Spider-Man, they just say Spider-Man variant, but whatever. This one is the Spider-Man Annual number 1 animation variant. Of course, it's the Peter Porker Spectacular Spider-Ham. I don't know why they didn't say Spider-Ham. I could understand that. Like, not having Peter Porker and all that, but really, Spider-Man? He's not a man, he's a pig, damn it. Spider-Man Annual, number 1. Here is the John Tyler Christopher action figure variant right there. That'd actually be a cool action figure right there, definitely. This one is the Spider-Man Annual number 1, Ron Lim variant. Here is the Spider-Man Far From Home, the official movie special, right there. Here's Spider-Man Reptilian Rage number 1, the Ron Lim variant. Here is a book that's supposed to come out last week. This is Star Wars number 67. This is the Bill Sienkiewicz variant cover. Awesome. Here is the Star Wars Age of Rebellion Darth Vader number 1 concept art variant. Here is this is a cool one. And I've noticed all the recent greatest moments from Star Wars covers have featured moments from Empire Strikes Back, quite possibly the greatest Star Wars movie that exists. But this is for the Age of Rebellion, Darth Vader #1. This is Gabrielle Dell'Otto. This is the Mike McCone puzzle variant there. Here is the movie variant, which they didn't have this image for some reason. They had the other ones, but they didn't have this one, which is essentially a picture from, publicity from the movie, or even a still from the movie. It just boggles my mind what they show and what they don't show. This is Thanos #3. Now, Nick Bradshaw, who did this one, he did some other variants, and they were all excellent. This one, I'm not really feeling, because Spidey looks a little Liefeld-esque almost there, a little blocky there. But mind you, the other 2 Nick Bradshaw covers for this week, works of art right there. But this is the, what is it called, Worldwide Spider-Man suit, Worldwide Spidey, when he was globe trotting. This is the Thor #14, Yasmin Putri, Marvel's 25th tribute variant cover right there. That's pretty awesome. Here is War of the Realms #6, the Giuseppe Camuncoli Connecting Realms variant, I believe, is the full title. I could be wrong, though. It ends at Connecting, but I'm sure Realms was in there. War of the Realms #6. This is the Mike Del Mundo Young Guns variant. Now this is indicative of what your local comic book store has to go through occasionally with these comic book companies. Here's a cover. This is, according to the title, this is the Dodson spoiler variant cover. Now, mind you, I know what Terry Dodson is capable of. We don't know what's going to happen in the story, and I kind of do like that as a reader myself. One of the things that I really hate about being a retailer is that sometimes if I don't know what's going to happen, then I don't know how to order properly. But this right here, this tells me nothing. So is this going to be like a really cool cover? Am I going to want 50 of them, or am I only going to want one? It's just sometimes I've shown you before the previews thing where it just says, image soon to follow, or image coming soon, or whatever it says, where you don't get to see what the cover is. And a lot of times they expect you to order variants, because if this is a variant that's like 1 in 50 or whatever, am I really going to order 50 copies of this book just to get this book that I can't see the cover to? Whatever. Anyways, moving on. Here is the Victor Hugo variant for War of the Realms, #6, Malekith right there. This is the Luke Ross International variant. Here is the War of the Realms. I don't know why this one's here. Actually, no, I do. This is War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas, #2, second printing variant. And this is the Sam Keith variant for Wolverine, Exit Wounds, #1. Up next is X-Men Grand Design, Extinction, #2. For some reason, they say this is the Piskor variant, but Piskor does all of the books, but, whatever. Here we have a really badass Hulkbuster. This is Marvel Gallery, Avengers 3. Hulkbuster, what does it say? Hulkbuster Deluxe PVC figure, right there. Badass. And last but not least, this is the Marvel Gallery Carnage comic PVC figure. Now this one's, I predict, now mind you, this one is cool. This one is definitely cool. But I think this one's going to go quicker. So if you like any of these two, get in touch with me. Send me a message through Facebook, the store's Facebook page, or however else you might be watching this. Just get in touch with me somehow. And if you plan on showing up tomorrow, I will be more than happy to put it aside for you. Okay. Up next, we have the Independents. Well, I usually say last, but definitely not least, are the independent books. This one here is Angel #2, cover A. Here is Angel #2, cover B. I don't know why I put this here. I guess I just wanted to see Lauren. But this is the pre-order Buono Cristiano variant. I hope I said that name right. Bone Parish #10 of 12 is right there. Here we have the Crow. I guess not teaming up, but cross-pollinating. with Hack and Slash. This is number 1, cover A. Dark Red, number 4, is next. I love that cover right there. As well as this one, Darkwing Duck. This is a Disney Afternoon Giant, number 5. Disney Manga, Toy Story number 1 and 2 Collector's Edition, is right there. Of course, it does say in the corner, the right-hand corner up there, it says upper right-hand corner, cover not final. So it could look like anything, who knows. Ghost Tree number 3 is up next. This is cover A, and I don't think there was a cover B, so I don't know why they're saying cover A. Oh, my bad. This one was supposed to go in the, well, now DC section, but this is High Level number 5. Sorry about that. Here is Invader Zim, number 44. 44 issues of Invader Zim. And that's cover A. I wanted to show you cover B, but again, it is one of those image coming soon things. Isola number 8, cover A, right here. As well as Isola cover B. This is also number 8, and it's by Fiona Staples. Giving you a little fix for those you that are on Saga withdrawal. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, oops, issue number 40 right there. Apparently this is going to be a foil variant, and here is the regular cover. Rick and Morty number 51, cover A right there, and there is cover B. Spawn number 297, this is the second printing of issue number 297, and here is the first printing of issue 298. This is the regular cover. This is the Virgin variant. Let's see if it's the same. Yep, it's the same. And here is the black and white cover C, in case you want to try your hand at coloring a cover. Steven Universe is up next. This is issue number 29. And here's cover B. Stranger Things 6, number 2. Here is cover A. Bricklot, Briclot is the individual that put this cover together. Here is cover B by Gist, G-I-S-T. And here's probably my favorite, cover C. And this is by Dawn. It's very Jen Bartel-ish, so I think that's one of the reasons I like it. She uses colors like that. Street Life, Necro and Effie, number 1. This is cover A. And here we have cover B. Here's a team-up you never thought, or a crossover you never thought you would see. Transformers Ghostbusters, number 1. Cover A. And this one has to be my favorite. Prime Gets Slimed. And that's cover B. And last, I think last, yeah, definitely last but not least, White Widow, number 2. This is the Jamie Tyndall foil cover A. And, yeah. And that, my friends, is it. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Oh, God, this went over because I had little rants there. I apologize, but today was the day literally from hell, and that's why I'm late, and amongst other things. So if you've made it 23 minutes in, I do appreciate it. Hopefully you will have a good new comic book day because of it. I do appreciate it. If you're watching me on YouTube, there's a bell. Ring that, subscribe, and you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Usually right now it's just new comic book day videos, but who knows? I've been seeing a lot of content on there, and I don't know if I'm built for that, but we'll see. Who knows? But that's it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Oh, and if you've seen this on YouTube, then please feel free to share it. Liking it is good too, but it's better if you share it. That way it gets more eyeballs, and that is what I could use, and I appreciate it. So, as always,